All right, we got a oldie but a goodie. Black Ink Crew, Chicago, y'all. They is back. They is back. So let's see what they got going on up in here. What episode is this? Oh, season 7, episode 1. Ready to claim our time. All right. Chi-Town. Chi-Town. I forgot how the little beat went. They got a new opening and everything. It is what it is. So we start off as Ryan's birthday. Oh, wait. Let me put this on pause. I was about to go to commercial. Guess not. But anyway, we start off Ryan's birthday, rooftop party, everybody having a good time, mingling, tingling, and where everybody been doing, what everybody was going on. We see Ryan, of course, last time it was quarantine. They had to shut down the shop. I think Second City everybody had shut down their shops, everybody had to quarantine. And then we dealt with, Charmaine losing her mom, and then we dealt with what Ford was doing. I think he had some depression issues. Don was going through some things with his spirituality and Ashley and all that. Like, y'all remember all that was going on? Okay. So now, Don and Ashley, they're actually cool. They're not getting no divorce. They learned to be a happy family finally, at least for now. We don't know how long that's going to last. But he'd been into that fitness thing and looked like he was doing some competitions. He'd been winning some things. And I think he was trying to open up his own little gym. So he can do his own fitness, workout, whatever, personal training, whatever he's trying to do. He working on it and is nothing but good vibes, it looked like. And as long as Ashley on board, then he ain't got nothing to worry about. Okay, so then his brother Ford, what Ford been doing, you know what I'm saying? Okay, Ford's still working on the music. Ford is a rapper, y'all remember that, besides being a tattoo artist. We'll just say he moved to Texas at some point just to get a new location, new vibes. And, Ford always be going through some weird shit. So it probably was good for him just to get out and get some air and new scenery. But while he was out there, he done ran into some girl. I'm going to learn her name in a minute. And she's an actual rapper herself. They was hooking up on the music tip. And next thing you know, they was hooking up on some other shit. And girl Belly is out there, okay? She's about to pop in like maybe a month or two. Just looking at the size, she got to be at least seven months by now. Is he happy? I guess so. Is she a cool girl? Hey, I don't know. She look alright for right now. Might be a little on the ghetto side, but it is what it is. Hopefully Ford can handle his scandal, because we know how he can be. Kitty, Miss Kitty is still there, full in effect. She was, trying to hook up with Charmaine to be her brand ambassador, to be her manager, to be whatever it was at the store, since they got rid of Miss British. I can't think of her name right now. And all the while, because Second City had to close as well for a minute. So while that was happening, Kitty was working on her beauty line, something with do with makeup and all that stuff. But now she's back in Chicago and she's willing to help whatever Charmaine got for her. Okay, cool. Charmaine is doing the best she can. We all know what losing her mother was pretty tough. She had her baby. She lost her mother. I can't even remember which one happened in what order, but it was a lot. We'll just say that. Plus dealing with the shop, dealing with the people in the shop, because her artists were acting up as well, fighting up in there. And the one people was trying to date each other and it wasn't working out. And then the one girl was mad at the who's running who what. And she had to shut that down and focus on her and her family and Neek. So everything is pretty much decent, except for her father has cancer. We will eventually get there, because we know in current time that he did pass. So I'm sure we're going to get to that on the show like we did with her mother. So save your tears for that, ladies, okay? Because it's coming, okay? It's coming. And who else we got for Ryan? Oh, Ryan, big man, big boss. Okay, so even though he shut down the shop, things are opening back up, so we can open back up and get back in business. Um, but his personal life is always something wrong. He either got something going on with his baby mama, or he got something going on with the girls he's sleeping with, because he don't know how to pick the people he be sleeping with. Let's just say that. Like, you be going way too close to, like, can you throw your ride all the way out into the ocean? You just be dropping it right there on the side of the beach. And you be picking up all the wrong girls who ain't right. And unfortunately, this one girl, picked up happened to be his best friend's baby mama. Like, how does that happen? I don't know, but it did. And unfortunately, this dude, I'm assuming it's the dude, don't put him out on the blogs. Um, like, well, who does that? How much you get paid for that? And who cares? Like, really? You mad? You mad? Okay, because it's Ryan. I mean, if I was the dude, I'd probably be jealous too. Like, really? You gonna go over there, that tattoo ass nigga with the log herb? For real? Hey, get it together. Then she probably wouldn't have did it. But hey, it happened, and now Ryan got to figure out how he gonna get his best friend back and apologize to him, and how can they move forward? I don't know. It don't seem like such a hard thing for me, but it is for them. So, okay, so Ryan shop is open and back up, and he's trying to figure out how he's gonna, improve and add on, more artists and things of that nature. And then you got Second City Inc. on the other hand. Okay, I gotta remember his name, but there's a tattoo artist in there, and he's about to get ready on a client. He, shaving her up and stuff, prepping her. And here walks Kitty. And Kitty like, hello, 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 yeah, where the people at? And he like, oh goodness, Kitty, it's good to see you. Like, yes, we need some help up in here. Like, ain't nobody here. I'm here trying to do a little something, but we need to hire some more people and get our name back out there, get back rolling. And she like, yeah, that's what I'm here for. I'm brand ambassador. We got to get the brand, throw it out there. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we should do some all-female artists. I don't think nobody had a shop like that. And we flipped back over to Ryan because, he's trying to figure things out. And he already got like 5-6 female clients or artists on deck. So that idea is definitely out the window. Sorry, Miss Kitty, you ain't do your research. But Ryan pretty much probably got most of what y'all trying to do unlocked. Y'all just need to just open up a spot for somebody to just come in and for walk-ins. How about that? Because of course we know mostly Ryan's stuff is mostly probably appointment. They might do some walk-ins here and there, but let's be honest, Charmaine should have did like a Vegas type tattoo shop. Like, literally hire whoever, y'all come in, boom, boom, get out. Like, simple as that. Okay. So while they're trying to figure that out, Charmaine does actually walk into the room, and she's like, yes, I'm good to be back, and we got to figure some things out, and, get back to work. And they have a little moment of remembrance because one of her artists actually passed away this past year. They didn't say how, like, was it COVID related, or was it like homicidal? Like, was he murdered? Was it drugs? Like, I don't know. But I'll have to Google that. I didn't know. But that was a young fly or fly tat, the one with the dreads. Yeah, unfortunately, he's passed on. So RIP to him. And the other artist who was there was making a memorial of him on the wall inside the shop, because that is his last place of work, and at least the place that he made some type of name for himself. And hopefully he couldn't do much during the COVID, but hopefully this is just something that can be a good gesture to his family and all that, whatnot. And they basically need to figure out what we're gonna do with the shop. On Second City side, yeah, what we're gonna do, because Brian over there is fine. All right. Okay, Charmaine is actually working from home. She still got her CGI radio job at the radio in Chicago. So normally if I'm ever flipping through iHeartRadio or something, I do catch her every now and again. I think she started off what was like weekend slot, then she had like the evening slot, and now she got the midday slot. So we all, if you work in radio land, you know, they put the VJs, what they're called, on different time zones. So the morning radio show is definitely you're the number one top, and then it goes from there. So that's good promotion for her. I mean, more money for her, and good, you know. But since the quarantine, she been working from home, which is fine. When her dad was diagnosed with his cancer, she ended up moving him from Louisiana up there to be closer with her so that she can help him, monitor him, you know, make sure he gets all the best care that he can. And apparently somewhere in Chicago, they do have a great cancer center. So she's doing all she can for her dad. We got to hear his voice on the phone. He sounded in good spirits, which was a good sign. But we all know it's just, you know, how is she dealing with this, and she knows eventually she might have to prepare for losing him and all, but for the most part she's holding on as strong as she can. And her baby, she's getting all big now. She actually like it now that we can see her, because you know when they're real little they kind of look one way. Obviously I wait till they grow up a little bit more and let their face kind of come in. So she got like a mixture of both of them, like a good mixture. Like she do look like her mom, Charmaine, but then she got Neek too on the side, you know. So she a little cutie. And they're just kind of dealing with that. We flip over to Ryan and Four and Don. This is Four's baby shower. It looks like it's a boy, is my guess. It was like teddy bear themed, and I think it was blue or something. So I'm guessing it said boy. I couldn't really read all the little signs there. But Ryan and Don kind of noticed that, hey, mom and daddy is a little bit distant. Is there something going on? Is they even together? And Don was like, well, I ain't want to say nothing, but yeah, they not really, you know, on the same page right now. So what's the problem? We don't really necessarily know the main problem, but obviously they moved a little fast. This all happened within this quarantine year between 2020 into now. Like, you know, moved, met this girl, now she pregnant, now y'all about to have a baby. So what is it? Like, yeah. So far so good. They might not be like best of friends, but they about to be parents. And I think the thoughts in their minds, like Four don't know nothing about this. It's gonna be his first kid, so he have no clue that he's about to she about to really change his life, like in a crazy way. Depending on how she handle it, I don't know. Like we got to get to know her first. But Four, you gotta be strong. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be strong, cause you know she gonna get to yell at you and all type stuff. And you gotta be strong. So that's kind of what Don and it was telling him, like, yeah, she fine now, just wait. You just never know. Like, you just never know. And, you know, they're doing their jokes and stuff. Of course, she was there. And we'll see. Don and them, like, they took a shot all together. Like, yeah, cheers. And then they paused. And then it flipped like, woo, emergency, emergency. Something happened to Don. He's in the hospital for heart problems. So it's like, what the heck happened to you, Don? You working out too much? Shut down. So Charmaine and Ryan, they meet up just to kind of catch up on things, and they're around like the pier out in Chicago, which I never been. Maybe if I catch it somewhere, I might go there. But pretty much, you know, they buried their hatchet. You know, they had their ups and downs with their relationship, but since her mom passed. Excuse me, I'm a little under the weather. I'm all clogged up and everything. So, you know, since her mom passed, he was kind of, you know, there for them and had her back and all those things. You know, called her, checked up on her and all that type of stuff. So they don't been able to build their little friendship back up. Like, it's no more competition between the shops and all this stuff. And who gonna be number one? And you stealing clients and all, you know, like None of that. We just good. You make your money, I make mine. Okay, fine. And they just talk about, her and her dad's situation, how she feel. Of course, he said, "I got your back. I'm there for whatever you need." Um, and then he tells her about his situation with his friend Anthony, or Aunt for short. And she was just saying, I mean, it is some messed up stuff, obviously, Ryan, but what was you thinking in the first place? Like, honestly, it wouldn't have happened if you didn't do it. So it's all you. It's all Ryan. He the one. You know who is who, so it's all you. And like I was saying earlier, who put the stuff out? It was him, the dude, Anthony, put it out to the blogs because he was mad and all this stuff. He found out via, I think he was going through her phone or something weird, like when the son had it or something, and he got it while she was somewhere. I don't know, but eventually he found out and he was mad. So he went, sold his story, and now everybody know. Even Rachel, they bought her a little clip in. I'm like, they're not even together unless it happened while they was together, because then that would, okay. Then we got some little beef there, but other than that, I think Rachel could care less. Remember, like, she kind of just moved on. Like, Ryan be cheating. He was cheating on her all the time. So what was the point? Especially if you was cheating with this girl too. So that's added extra. She probably like, "Ryan, don't ever call me again." Like, for real. I mean, she got to call her for the kids and stuff, but nigga, for real, don't even try it. Like, no. So okay, fine. They talk about Don because remember he done collapsed and stuff while he was working out, according to Ashley. It must have been while he was at home or at the gym. We're gonna guess at home. And he was rushed to the hospital and Ryan decided, let's go check up on him, obviously, when they let people give the clearance to go, because, with COVID, you only get a certain amount of visitors and all that type of crap. But they eventually get to go, but the cameras couldn't go. So we don't know exactly what's going on. They didn't have the results just yet. He was still doing his MRIs and all that type stuff. But it wasn't as severe as I thought it was. So it must have just been a little, maybe like a heart murmur situation, something small, maybe a small heart attack, maybe a heart attack, like, we don't know, but hopefully he pulled through. Hopefully he wasn't doing no dang drugs or no steroids or something like that, because we don't know. He done buffed up pretty fast, and you don't just buff up that fast without something. So it wasn't the roids, it was a virus, okay? Don was working out at the gym and he started having symptoms, throwing up, bloodshot eyes, and whatever he was saying. Go to the doctors, thought he had a heart attack, but it was a virus and it was like attacking his own body or something like that. But he's glad he recovered. He's doing well. Ashley taking him home. And he just kind of goes to say how he don't trust doctors as, we'll say mostly older black folks. I don't know about the regular generation, like the younger generation. I think we all fine, but we all know that old saying. But he's good though, and hopefully he's going to try to slow down a little bit on the working out. Like, let's slow down just a tad, right? So Brian is talking to his therapist. He is trying to figure out this situation with his friend Anthony and how he gonna handle this, because when excuse me, because when his friend had his issues and was mad and everything, obviously you sending text messages back and forth. And in some of those responses, of course, Ryan wanted to go off and say X, Y, and Z. But talking with a therapist, he learned that maybe I don't have to be like that. Like, I can approach this in a different way. How do I approach this in a more calm, civilized way, to where I ain't necessarily gotta like put my hands on this dude, because technically that was my boy. Like, we was friends. I had love for him. It was just, I don't know, something I done did. Like, maybe the glare, but anywho, and Anthony being mad as he was, obviously, since you mess with my baby mama, I'm gonna go tell your baby mama all the stuff that you've been doing. So he told Rachel all the stuff, obviously. And see, I forgot whatever how she felt about it, but I guess she felt some type of way. Of course, she was mad because it just proves more of what she's always thought about him, I guess, in the first place. Like, you just ain't gonna ever change. And what kind of person are you to go and mess with your best friend's baby mama? Like what possessed you to do that? Like, what? So in her mind, she think keeping the kids away from him is the right thing to do. So he ain't even seen his kids in like what, a couple months or so. Like, she just that mad. I'm like, you see, and the therapist is just trying to do her job, obviously, and let him realize, like, yes, you're gonna have to take a more calm approach, because if you do not, then you're gonna escalate into something bigger, and you might not come back from whatever that big is, which probably is put your hands on them. Okay, so the brothers is walking and talking, Don and Fleur, and just talking about what they going through in life, which Don on his side, trying to get himself back healthy, trying to get his gym open, maybe he need to slow down a little bit, take one step at a time. He dealing, him and Ashley, even they still on a good page and all that stuff, but it's just, a lot that maybe a lot of weight on his shoulders he just been feeling lately. So he was thinking maybe that was what maybe caused that little incident, but nonetheless, he just needs to, right, cut back a little bit, slow down, and get yourself healthy, because it's all about you. If you're not good, you can't go take care of your family, and that's what they need, right? Okay, right. And he don't only got him and his kids, but remember, yeah, he has the daughter, and he has to take care of all of them. So, but Don be all right. And Four, on the other hand, he trying to figure out, dang, do I even want to be with this girl that's about to have my baby? He don't even know what he trying to do. Like, I guess we friends, right? But he like, I don't know. I don't. Do he want to get married? Do he just want to co-parent? Like, what do he want to do? He don't want to just have a million babies, obviously, with just a bunch of randoms. But since he got the one, let's start here. And what, since it's all moving so fast, I'm just getting to know her too. Because, like, it's just you getting to know her while she's having a baby. And then, you know what I'm saying? It's just a lot that comes into that. So, and for him, he feeling the pressure. Like, for it's like, ooh, I don't know, man, I'm sweating here. So he got to figure this out, what he want to do with this girl. Like, but obviously, co-parenting is definitely on the table, or probably definitely number one in the air if y'all can't even figure out if y'all together or not. So he need to, we'll figure that out. Ryan, on the other hand, is um, getting a tattoo. He ain't had one in a while, and so why not get one of my mama, like a whole picture, like her whole head on the side of his body, like rib shot type tattoo. And yeah, he had one of his best men that works for him do it for him, and he had his mom come in and was surprised, and it looked just like her. The guy he picked was perfect. He must do was it realism really well. Obviously, that's why he picked him. He obviously has to trust these people to do anything on his body. But his mom came in and she loved it. It was a good gesture. We all know how he feels about his mom and his dad and his family, like that's everything to him. Then we kind of switched to Ryan and him about to go meet up with Anthony. Like, Anthony is sitting there. He kind of jittery, you know what I'm saying? He fidgeting a little bit. Oop, the dog. He kind of fidgeting a little bit, he got a drink sitting there. And I'm like, I don't know about this. Like, the tables are just too close. Like, dude. And the way Ryan just came in and sat down, it's like, dude, you can't, you gotta, like, his ego and everything was up. Like, you could just, like, you could tell when people, like, you come in and you just feel like you already won or something. I don't know, but that was what I was feeling. I'm like, oh no, I don't know about this. Like, Ryan, you I don't know. Like, I don't know. We're going to put the hands on each other. We're going to sit here and figure this out. But I think we need like a table or two between us. How many times? I don't even know why she's here, but we'll get there when we get there, okay? Because right now we just got to deal with Ryan and Anthony, okay? So they meeting up, and it is what it is. But you know, Ryan went through therapy, reflection, correction, understanding, and he understand that he ain't shit. He ain't gonna be shit, and you know, ain't nobody gonna stop him. It's like, nah. Cause that's exactly how he is. Or that, I mean, he ain't say none of those words, but that is exactly how this conversation went. His friend was just trying to say, like, okay, just tell me what. I mean, I don't even know if you can really explain, like, what really happened. I mean, we don't know. It doesn't really matter what happened. The point is, why would you do it? Like, just why? Like, we just, why? You were my boy all these years, and you just, this is what you gonna do to me? Like, really? And Ryan like, well, look, I don't know. I'm just messed up. I messed up. I made a bad decision. Like, I can't help myself. Like, I'm not a good person. I realize that. Like, I apologize. But me sleeping with her ain't got nothing to do with our friendship. And his friend is like, nah, man, like, you literally sound insane. And Ryan trying to say, okay, well, maybe I am insane. Like, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, him talking to Rachel, her using those words, like, dude, maybe you're just a psychopath or something, like, because you just prove time and time again, like, you just mess up all the time. You have these periods where you be like, okay, I'm a good dude or whatever, but then at some point, you just got this weird, something in you just has to destroy things. I don't know. When is his birthday? Is he a Gemini? Because he kind of sounds like a Gemini. They kind of like that, like, honestly, like, they be good and everything, cool and stuff, but for some reason, it's just something in them that has to destroy something or cause chaos just because it's just in their nature. I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure that out. But his friend, with him just, you know, being that calm and just saying, accepting it, which, I mean, that's how you gotta be, really. Like, I know what I did. Okay, I did it. It's nothing I can't take it back. I'm here to figure out where do we go to fix this. And his friend just can't necessarily figure it out right now. Like, I don't know. And Ryan mad at his friend for going to Rachel because obviously Rachel is his weak spot. Like, there's no, besides his mama, you tell Rachel whatever. She already got her vendetta against him. This just add more fuel to the fire. So, and that blows up his little thing going on because, you know, he keep trying to, of course, he has his kid with her, and it just messes up his friendship with his children. Unfortunately, she uses that as like a pawn type situation, but that's a whole nother situation too. We'll get there when she get on the screen. She ain't necessarily been here yet, so we'll see if Rachel pop up or not. But and we'll finish the conversation, I'm assuming, next weekend, because it didn't really come to a resolve. But that's just how I, you know, my interpretation. But y'all tell me how you feel about that. You got your own interpretation, of course, but that's just mine. It's like, yeah, I did it. So what do we do now? And yeah, the friend got to figure it out because that make her mad. Okay, this was Black E Crew Chicago. Of course, they always got some good stuff going on. And just looking at the previews, yeah, that kitty stuff. Can't wait to get there. Because, she not one of my favorites. But, yeah, we'll get there. Because she going to do exactly probably what the reason why we don't like her in the first place. Because we saw Mr. Mr. Britain. I don't know his name. So, yep. Drama. But anyway, Black Ink Crew Chicago. They kind of better than regular Black Ink. Yep. Where's Compton? Compton need to come back too. All right, bye.